Hi everybody. I just want to make a quick little video, or relatively quick, um, and just let everybody know I'm thinking of doing some live streams in the near future. Um, I've got no illusions that I'm going to ever have a huge, channel or anything like that. But I go to a lot of live streams and chats and things, and I just noticed that you know a lot of times there are people that I meet there that I find interesting, that I'd like to be able to say, hey, you know what? I like what you had to say about this subject or that subject. And, would you like to come on my panel and talk more about that? Or, hey, I just think you're a fun and interesting person and I'd like to get to know you a little better, or let other people get to know you on my channel. Or maybe I just want to have someone to talk to sometimes when hubby's at work, or whatever the case may be. I think it could be fun. I think it could be informative. Like I said, it's never going to be a huge channel. I've gone into some live streams where there's been one or two people in there chatting. I've been in some where there are hundreds of people chatting. I'm never going to get hundreds of people chatting in one of my live streams. But I would like to have the ability to give people a platform to come and be silly, to exchange information, be a support system for other people, be a touchstone, exchange information resources, whatever the case may be at the time, however we feel like doing it. And I do not want to have an echo chamber like some people I know, where the only people I will allow to come on panel and talk are the people who agree with me or allow me to beat them up verbally. Nor do I want to have a channel where it's a free-for-all and anybody can talk to anybody any way they want to without consequence. It's not going to be that kind of panel. There will be rules. There will be a few language restrictions, but I mean, hey, we're adults. Let's act like adults. You can be goofy, you can be silly, you can cuss, you can call me an idiot, you can tell me to go to hell or whatever. But what I don't want you to do is to use derogatory descriptive language or hate speech or certain words that are totally unnecessary to try to shame, embarrass, or put down someone else. There are certain words. I think common sense will tell you the ones that most people don't want to hear. However, I may go ahead and restrict those words in chat so that if those words are used after the rules are explained and people insist on using them anyway, their comments will not show up. I don't want to do that. But like I said, as long as adults act like adults, we're going to be fine. People who already know me from chats know kind of where my sense of humor is, what I'm okay with, what I'm not okay with. I'm not going to allow other people to be bullied. I'm not going to allow other people to be ganged up on. I don't want to be a home for trolls where they feel like they can just come in, and we all know, we've seen them. Well, let me back up. There are those trolls who come in and who pretend to be something they're not. They come in, pretend to be there for the right reasons, and then they spout off some stupidity, or they try to share information or a link, come to this channel, come to that channel, whatever. I don't care that much about that. As long as it doesn't get out of hand, I don't really care about that. But there are those trolls out there who it seems like their only goal is to come on a panel, stir up dissent, cause friction between other chatters or panel members, or to see if they can get your channel struck, because they find it funny, porn bombs, all those stupid things like that. No. But if you want to come in there and joke around with each other, pretend to flirt with each other, I don't think I have to spell it out for you what should and shouldn't be acceptable. However, if things come up, I will address them as I see them. Now, if this is something you think you might be interested in, please either comment on whatever platform you're viewing this on, or send me an email or a private message and say, hey, I've got this thing I'd like to talk about. Or, hey, I'd like to bring awareness to something. Or, hey, I just think it would be fun to be on your panel. Let's talk about the weather, talk about my puppy, talk about my grandkids, whatever the case may be, as long as you're not revealing information that could put somebody at risk. It's not going to be a hard-assed, rigid platform. However, like I said, common sense. Now, there are, people who know me, they know me on more than one social media site. And there are some people that I know from one site who don't go on the other side, or vice versa. And I think sometimes, wow, I would really love for this person to have a chance to talk to that person. I think they'd find each other interesting, or they could share information on something, whatever the case may be. I think it'd be fun. And if, like I said, if you're interested too, let me know. At some point, like I said, there will be mods, or one or two mods. I'm not going to be one of those channels where somebody who is already modding for 20, 30 other channels is going to come in and be, the main moderator on my channel too. Nope, that's not going to happen. There's obviously an issue there. But there are people I trust to mod, and there are some people I trust, but I don't know if they're cut out for being a mod. Cross that bridge when we come to it. Anyway, like I said, do you like the idea of having an open panel? Do you not like the idea? Do you think it would be fun to chat with me and other people I know? Give it some thought. Let me, get with me about it. As far as scheduling, my ultimate goal is to probably have a live stream a couple times a week at most. More than likely, I'm almost never going to stream on Sunday or Monday nights or days, because those are hubby's days off, and those are his days. There may be other times when I'll usually chat on a certain day, or have a stream on a certain day or time or whatever, and I'll have to change it, and I'll try to let my mods know, and maybe they can let other people know, whatever the case may be, or have somebody step in and take over for me. It's not going to be that important. It's not going to be that big a deal to where my channel is dependent on how many streamers I get, how many subs I get. I'm probably never going to be monetized, because I'm just not ever going to be a big channel. Never wanted to be, don't care. It is not a job, it is a hobby. For my goal is socialization, information, have a little fun, that kind of thing. It is not my life. I am not going to go and try to take people away from other channels or streams or whatever. More than likely, it's going to be more of a insomniac stream, where people like me who don't sleep well at night, or keep unusual hours, or maybe you live in another country and your timeline is different from mine, whatever the case may be. Maybe this will be something that you might be interested in, maybe not. We'll have to see. So anyway, gonna leave it here. Give it some thought. let me know. I hope other people will be interested. Don't know if anybody ever will besides me. Maybe a handful of other people. If I only get 5 or 6 people who enjoy coming to the stream, I'm good with that. You know, I just like to talk and I like to listen, believe it or not. What I don't want is people looking for a place to spew hatred, or people looking to attack other people, or to only talk about themselves, myself included. That's not going to go well. But like I said, free exchange of ideas, information, socialization, all that. That's my goal. You know, I've been thinking about this for a little while. Figured I'd give it a shot. Hope it works out. If it doesn't, I'll move on to something else or go back to something else. Whatever the case may be. So I'm going to leave it here for now. And until I get a more clear idea on what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it, you know, I'm going to throw out some ideas and things. But like I said, if you are interested, either leave me a comment, send me a message, give me a call, text me, whatever the case may be in your particular relationship with me. And give me your thoughts, give me your ideas if you choose to, or just say, hey, I'd like to come on and give it a shot, or just chit chat for no reason whatsoever except to chit chat. That's going to be fine too. So anyway, until I get back online, I hope you'll take care of yourself, take care of each other, keep yourself safe, pray for the people in Texas, pray for the people in the flood areas of Kentucky, whoever else needs it, sorry about that. Look out for each other, be kind, and be well. Bye-bye.